I'm here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are an emerging nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. And we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. And I see we've already got Lewis in from Portugal. He's really on the ball. He's in YouTube saying hi. So hi to you, Lewis. I will be heading over to Facebook now because that is where we get most comments, and occasionally things go amiss between the app that we use and the connection with Facebook. So it's a good idea to go there and check that things are working, as well as to see all the or the majority of the comments. So I'm going to Facebook and I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when I get there, making sure that my speakers are off so that we don't get feedback. Speakers off. Hopefully, when I scroll down, I will find March the 30th, the penultimate day of March. My word, this year is really flying. And if I click to expand, we should get the comments up, and we but we don't have anybody in yet because I'm bang on time, and people are used to me being 5 minutes or so late, sometimes even more. So we will be getting started in a moment with a short prayer and an affirmation. The affirmation is because we are a proud nation. We are the United States of the world. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3 years, putting in our foundations. We have our economy, treasury, currency, all in place, social services, and we are now building our economy, creating industries and trading outside of our community as well to earn funds that come back into our community. The whole purpose of this is to create greater liquidity and value for our own currency, which will be an asset and help all our citizens. So who can be a citizen? Well, we welcome people from every corner of the globe, every colour, class, creed, background, financial status, educational level, gender. It doesn't matter. None of it is important to us. We see everybody just as a human being created in God's image. And we also recognize that every human being is unique. And so every member has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to everybody else and should be treated equally and loved equally. So that is our philosophy. It's a non-separatist philosophy. We don't pigeonhole people, say all the fat people go in that box and all the thin people in this one, all the old in that one, all the young, all the tall, the short, the black, the white, the Asian, the African, doesn't matter. We're just one big family of humanity. So that's what our affirmation is about. It just helps us get rid of any prejudices that we may have picked up along the way. And then we have our little prayer. And our prayer is there to help us find true happiness in life. Many people think if they only had that new house or millions of dollars or the car that they've always dreamed of, they'd be happy. And they will be for a short while, but they'll always want more. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you can't buy happiness. You can buy things that'll give you short-term pleasure, but you'll always want more. You'll always be searching for more, more, and more. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, until you learn that true happiness can only be found through loving service to others. And when you find that out, you also find that you don't need to chase money anymore, because cash will simply flow to you. not just cash, but everything that you want and need in life. Better relationships, better housing, better locations, whatever it may be. It just is attracted to you. And the more service you offer to the more people, higher value, and the more people that you offer it to, the more that things flow to you, flow to you, flow to you. You never have to worry about them ever again. Okay, so that's what our little prayer is about. We're going to start with that in a moment. I know we have people in, but nobody's letting on where they're from yet. Nobody's put anything in the comments saying, hi, it's me and I'm from wherever, which usually happens, but I'm sure that will start happening soon. However, I'm going to get started right now with a short little prayer to help you find true happiness in life. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, attract into their life true happiness and everything they want and need. Amen. Okay, and as I said, we have a little affirmation that helps us shed any prejudices we picked up along the way. We're not born with them. You put a group of young children into a playground and they can come from every different background you can imagine, and every colour, class, creed, language, it won't matter. They'll just all play together happily. And unfortunately, we do pick up prejudices as we go through life. So let's get rid of them. And this affirmation is to help with that. It goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. All right. Very unusual. We've not got comments showing up. I don't know whether it's working or not. They're not showing up. Let me have a look in Melon app and see if we're seeing any in there. Here we are. So it's the comments in Facebook that aren't working. We've got Lewis in, followed by, I know that will be we've got New Zealand represented, we've got the USA represented, we've got the UK represented, we've got Edinburgh in Scotland represented, we have Devon represented in the UK. We've got somebody letting me know it's coming through loud and clear. You see, I can't tell without Facebook working, and it just shows the names. Not their names, it doesn't show their name, it just says Facebook user. I thought it was a little bit unusual. But let me refresh the page and see if that does anything better. Yeah, that worked. How about that? So we've got, as I say, I knew it was Andrew from New Zealand. He's a regular, and he's hot on the heels of Lewis, who nearly always gets in first because he's on YouTube, and that gives him a slight advantage. But I know Andrew beat him one day. He actually came in YouTube and topped the list. Then we've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, and Norman from Doncaster, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Richard from Devon. Andrew it is that's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. We've got Deborah saying amen. Namaste to you all. Okay. Today, we pretty much completed. I say we. I mean, nothing to do with me. I'm absolutely useless when it comes to anything technical. But Devyani has completed the stable stake. It's not yet loaded because we've not tested it, and it's running in with the secondary staking. So when it's there, if you click on secondary staking, it will show you. I wonder if I can show you a screenshot of it. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Let me see if we can do this. Share screen. Window. I think it'll work. Bear with me, it's a bit of a messy procedure to show on stream. There we go. Let me get back to Facebook to see that it's working as it should be there. Yeah, this is a screenshot of our development server. So this is what it will look like. When you click on secondary staking, it will show you stable stakes and secondary stakes. Secondary stakes, of course, you can have as many as you want. There's no limit. Stable stakes is just a one-time $100 payment. You can't have more than that, and you can't have less than that. But it's a very powerful program. But that's where it'll be. And tomorrow we will hopefully get that all finished and loaded. We've got to test it because, as I say, it's running with secondary stakes. We save time. We use some of the coding. They're like Siamese twins, if you like, so that they affect one another. And we've got to make sure that it doesn't mess up secondary stakes. So we've got to test it pretty thoroughly tomorrow. And then we've got to load the people that are already bought stakes in the stable stakes. And that's where you will be able to see it, and that's where you will find it. And all being well, we will get that done tomorrow. That's what we're aiming for. Will we do it? I don't know. But that's what we are aiming for. Okay? So that's what it'll look like. And that's what we've been on pretty much all week. And today I received this. And I don't know whether you can see it or not very clearly, but it is the Infinity Club card, and it allows me to buy and sell crypto within my own little environment. I can load it onto my card, and I can use the card anywhere that MasterCard is accepted. It's the new style cards. They don't now have everything on the front, but they have the little chip in it. It all works the same way. So that arrived today. Unfortunately, I don't have any money to put on it. When I say don't have any, I did load $100. I don't know whether I can show you the back office actually. Will it let me? Let's try again. I'll just log in for a start. I have to use Authenticator as well. Okay, let's see if I can get a screen share done before it logs me out. Why won't that do the same now? Screen. Window. Here we go. Yeah. I'll just move it up and down a bit before I get the sharing completed so that we'll be able to see what's going on. Show on stream. Here we go again. Back to Facebook to see if it comes up as it should. Okay, this is the back office of Infinity Club cards. This card that arrived by FedEx today, and it's showing what we've got and various different things, and there are promotions for things that I have no interest in at all, PlayStation and stuff like that. Okay, but this is that my card? Does it show? No, that's just an example on the card. It doesn't quite look like that anyway. It doesn't have a number on it. It just says VIP member on it. But you can see that, as I say, I got $100 worth of crypto that I put into my account, and then I loaded. It didn't come out as $100. It came in. I lost. Can't remember what I lost. A couple of dollars anyway on the conversions and everything. But I left some money in my US dollar account because there is a monthly fee which has to be paid. So I left some money in to pay that for 2 or 3 months. And the bet balance I put onto my card. So I've got $69 on the card. I don't know what I can do for $69, but perhaps when one of our domain names comes up for renewal or something like that, I'll be able to pay it with the card. But it's there, it's available, and within there you can go into your accounts and you have US dollar, $30 I've got in the US dollar account. You can have Japanese yen, pounds, pounds sterling, Great Britain pounds, euros, and Chinese yuan. And crypto, you can have Bitcoin, Ether, Tron, Litecoin, TRC, USDT, TRC20, and ERC20. One word, if you get in here, you can't just activate these until you've activated Tron and Ethereum because they're on that blockchain. So you have to activate Ethereum and Tron first, even if you're never going to use it. If you're going to use Tether, okay? But you can load any crypto up in here. You can buy crypto. You can transfer funds from your bank account or to your bank account, or you can use the card that comes with it. And it's there and it's available. Whether they'll be adding more cryptocurrencies or not, I don't know. But I mean, that's all I would ever use probably anyway, would be Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and USDT. So it's there. The concierge is like a support desk, but you can book travel at supposedly discount prices. I've never tested it. Get deals on shopping, get cash back on things that you buy here. So it's up and running anyway, is the main point that I wanted to get over. So So that's it. It's available, and it is in our multiple income streams. If you want to get a card like this, there is a cost for it. I can't remember what the costs are now, but it also has a multi-level commission plan. It's in there. It's available to you if you want it. So that is good news that that is now available. It's taken them a while to get the cards issued and things, but they are out and available, and I'll pop it in my wallet. Okay. The other things that are doing all right, our own program. I think today was the first day, no, perhaps not the first, but it's a day when I've not actually paid out any commissions to the Poverty Crusher people. Um, so I know that there is income being earned in there, but today there were no commissions paid out. So it might be a big day with it tomorrow. I don't know. Of course, Poverty Crusher we pay out in USDT, as we do with secondary staking, and with the stable stake as well. So there are three places where you can get paid out in USDT from within our community. Even though they are our own programs, they're homegrown, and so we're confident that they are going to be around for generations, as we as a community will be. I also got approached today by this lot. I've not submitted our documents for the year end for We Share Abundance Limited, so that's something else I've been spending time on getting together and sorting out. I've got to get those in, so not complicated. It just takes time to put it all together and get them submitted. They can be done online now, which is good. So just more time-consuming things. Our multiple income streams involve plans that we do not control. They are various plans that are hopefully stable plans. Some of them have changed drastically since we put them in, and I've just not had time to check up. I mean, I know that one of them, iHub, was originally talking about distributing mini mining equipment. I don't know what they're doing now, and it was supposed to be free, and then you paid a rental out of the mining that you earned through these mini miners. That all seems to have changed, but I don't know how it's changed. I've not had time to look at it. So some of the plans that we put in there that were free initially may have changed, but a lot of them are good. And we added one today, which is called, I can't remember what it's called. Where have I got it? Here, I think. No. Here, maybe. Yeah, here. It's called Enertix.co. I don't know much about it, I'll be honest with you. I just know that it was introduced to us by one of our members, and she said it's totally free. You get in, and they give you $25. You can't withdraw the $25. You have to invest it, and it will earn you money over a period of time. Where does it show the programs? Maybe I should do a screen share again. We're going mad with screen shares today. Just a minute. Let me once again do a screen share if it'll work as it has done. Screen. Window. This is it here. Share. Show on stream. Okay. Hopefully that's working. Let's get back to Facebook and see if it pops up. Come on. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Let me go to that now. I've not had time to look around it at all. I just joined it. I had $25 in my deposit, $25.50 for some reason. I don't know why, but I had that, and then I invested that, which is what you're supposed to do, and you put it in this deposit and you earn money on it. But I don't know how much. It's not much. Let me have a look here. Does it? Yeah, it gives the rate. You get 0.93% per day, which isn't a fortune, but it's close to 1%, isn't it? Of $25, you're looking at over 20 cents per day on that. The minimum investment is $10, and they give you 25, so I invested the 25. There are options for these which are paid, of course. You'd have to deposit money. I don't know how strong the program is. I don't know how good it is. I don't know anything about it. But if it's free and you want to stick with the free, then that's fine. Okay. If we go back to the dashboard, you can see that I sent it out and we've now got 149 people that have been referred through the program. Now you only get 5 cents for everybody that you refer, but they're not paying anything. So to get 5 cents for a free referral, I think is pretty good. So we've got 5 cents for 149 people, which is $8.95, plus the 5 cents. As I say, I had $25.05. I don't know where the 5 cents came from, but I couldn't invest the 5 cents. You can only invest whole dollars, so that's $25. So we got $9. Now I think I will be able to add that to this. I can't remember how I did it now, but if we invest the amount here, 9, create a deposit. This was what you would do with your 25. If you have the $25 here, you could make that 25. You put it in there, and then you click on create a deposit, whether it will let me do. Please select a value that is no less than 10. Okay, so I can't invest that yet, but if it gets up to over $10, I'll be able to add it to. I'll be able to add it to this, and we'll have $35. The earning balance will come here, but we've only been in it for a short period of time, less than a day, so I presume that'll start showing up sometime tomorrow. But you also get tokens, and we've earned 651, and this is also from the referrals. You only get 5 cents in cash, but you get a certain number of tokens. I can't remember what it is, but we've got 651, which they reckon is worth $358. I don't know. I don't think these are yet available to trade. I don't know much about the program, but if this becomes available and you can trade with it or whatever, I don't know. I'll have to find out more about it as time goes by and as I find some time to do it with. But it's there. It's a free program. You can see we've got that 25 in, and by tomorrow, I'm expecting that the earning balance will have a few cents in it, 20 cents or so. Probably about 24 cents, I think. I don't know. In there. So that is now also in your multiple income streams. I added it today. We love anything that is free. If you want to put money into it, do that at your own risk. That is another matter. So it's there because it's free. What you do beyond that is up to you. Do your own due diligence on it. Okay. So we've done well with screen shares today. We've done a lot of them. Okay. That was something that came across. The other programs that we've got that we are really doing well with at the moment are the AAS program, what's the Afrique Arbitrage System. There is tomorrow on Facebook and various other places a live question and answer session with Jason Michael, who is the founder, CEO, owner, whatever you want to call him, of that system. I think he does them every month at the end of the month. But that is a good passive income program. Seems to be working very well. Withdrawals are very rapid. Deposits are less rapid, and your deposit goes in, it shows up in your account as a deposit, but to actually get it making money for you can take up to a couple of days. Okay. So we've got that AAS program. It's very good. It pays 1.65% a day, 7 days a week, and you give a bonus period at the end and beginning of the month where you can get quite a bit more. So it's a good time to stick some money into that if you want to get involved in it. Coin Market Bull is another one that's doing pretty well. We've got over $750 in there. We started with 200, but 50 of that is an annual fee that you pay in Coin Market Bull. So there was $150 that actually went into the investment. That is now over 750. That does include some referral commissions. I don't know what the breakdown is, but it's good growth. We've not been in it that long, maybe a month, maybe less. I can't remember when we started. We have also Beyond Infinity. That's going to be 6 months before that starts paying us out. If you join Beyond Infinity, it's without link. It'll only cost you $15, and it'll be 5 years if you just sit back and do nothing before that starts paying you anything out. In fact, 5 years and 3 months. But if you choose to share that with others, you will earn commissions, and you can use those to drastically reduce. You can just withdraw them if you want, but you can also use them to reduce the time it takes to get to that passive income plan, and that's what we've done. We have, what else have we got? Funds, which has been around for a while. It was the first successful, and I say successful in that it's not collapsed within a few weeks of us joining it. It's been, we joined it, I think May or June. I've still not checked on that. Last year, still going strong. It earns a little bit over 3% per week, but there are monthly fees with that you have to cover as well. But they have a commission program too. We don't make an awful lot in commissions from that program, but it's steadily compounding the money that we put in. Okay, and then of course, last but by no means least is it's probably not last actually because I've got another one after this. But Vortic is what I regard as our blue chip program. Really, I think it is a really solid program. Pays slightly less than some of the others, but not much less, and that is going really well. You see your earnings showing up every day in there, it pays 5 days a week. And then at the end of the week, it transfers those earnings into your wallet, and you can either withdraw them or you can use them to buy additional portfolios and so compound your investment. And it's a really good, strong program. Finally, we have one. I'm still not sure how good it is, how strong it is. I just have a good feeling for it somehow. Normally, something that pays as much as this program pays, I wouldn't get involved in. But we did, and I did. Uh, the risk is pretty limited because whatever you put in, it's a minimum of $100. If you put $100 in, after 7 days, you get $50 back. And then after another 7 days, you get another $50 back. So you put $100 in, you're risking $100. After a week, your risk is down to $50. And after 2 weeks, you've got no risk. And then you get $50 for another 2 weeks, which you can, once you've got those back, that's another $100. You're $100 in profit. So you can take that profit, put it back in, and it's free money. It's your profit that's going back in. You're not at risk for anything. The cash that you put in initially, you pulled out in the first 2 weeks. So you put that $100 back in, and then you can compound that and make an awful lot of money just compounding it and putting it back in. And it's risk free after 2 weeks, and that is one of the attractions of it. As I say, somehow I've got a pretty good feeling about it, but it could be something that is no good and is going to go wrong. So that's why I recommend don't put in more than you can afford to lose, and get your seed capital out in that first 2 weeks, and then you're home free. Anything that you make after that, that's good. And let's suppose you put $100 in from your profit in 4 weeks' time, and that makes $200. Maybe you can put 150 of that back in and keep 50. So you're $50 up. You've got $50 to go and spend wherever you like. And that 150 will become 300 in another 4 weeks. So maybe you put 200 in and pull out 100. So you're 150 up. So you've made $100 that month. But you've got 200 in there, which will double up to 400 in 4 weeks. Pull out another 100, put 300 back in. That will be 600 in 4 weeks, and so on. You can do things that way, keeping a nice steady profit, but increasing your income from it for as long as it lasts. I don't know how long it'll last. Hopefully, it'll last for a long, long time. I think the workload is going to be too big for one person to handle after a short period of time. So what will happen then, I don't know. Whether the program will close down to new members, close down altogether, I don't know. But to me, it's a lot of work for one person, and it's just this one lady that's running the whole thing. So um, it's going well at the moment, and that's all I can say. Right. What else have we got? What is the link to the passive income help group? I know you've already shared it, but I can't find it. I didn't want to share it in the live chat because I don't want spammers picking it up, and because Telegram is rife with um, people that are scamming and spamming, and I want to try and keep them out of that help group. It is in Telegram, and I did send it out in a message, Deborah. If if you can't find it, even if you've deleted your messages in there, you can always go to your deleted messages and check for it. It's not in the message I sent out today, because the message I sent out today was purely about that free $25. But I think the link is in the message that you got yesterday and the day before. So if you look in those messages, the help desk is in there, and that will hopefully be better than putting it out here, which can get out onto Facebook, and then people that are professional thieves that scour Facebook for things like that will be able to get in and then find out who our members are and then contact them and pretend to be me or you or somebody else. And what they get up to is really amazing. They're very clever, very resourceful, and very dishonest, unfortunately. So let's try and keep them out. I'm not going to give you the link in here, but it is in your inbox. If you've not read your messages or if you've deleted them, it's in certainly in yesterday's and the day before. Okay. Right. Uh, let's have a look in the Melon app and see what we've got in there, apart from Lewis saying hi, which was very early on, which is pretty standard. Um, it looks like Lewis is the only person in on YouTube today, so no questions in there from that. I do have numbers. I don't know what I gave them to you yesterday either. I got bogged down with other things yesterday. Um, but I'll give you today's anyway. We have no change in our registered members. We've not got an increase, we've not got a decrease. We have removed members that haven't logged in for 2 months, but we've had new registration and they've balanced exactly. We have 38,805 registered members. Our active members, people that are logging in every day usually, is up by 16 to 4,249. Once we get the other campaigns running, the Twinkie Cash Cow advertising campaign and the Foot Miracles site campaign, we're going to see the active member count going up quite a lot. But at the moment, it's up 16 in the last 24 hours. It was up 9 yesterday. I don't know whether I gave those figures, but it's now 4,249. And multiply Visa, no change in the registered members, etc. But the bonus pool is up by $1 to $10,094.13. Multiply Visa, dormant at the moment. We have to build the liquidity pools to get the Visa tokens strengthened and up in value. But our main priority at this moment in time is the bonus pool for, not the bonus pool, the liquidity pool for the Visa Abundance tokens. Because if we can get that built up sufficiently, we can then start allowing people to use some of the assets that they've been building, that we've been giving them over the past 3 years. They'll be able to get some of those out. We will concentrate on allowing people that bought nest eggs primarily. We'll get them before we allow the general liquidation of your assets there. But before we even do that, we have people that loaned us money back in November of 2021. And we have to do the right thing by those people. And that'll be coming very soon. I was hoping we'd have that cleared by now, but it's just taking a bit longer. Unfortunately, things seldom go as quickly as you would like. Lewis says, I have a question. Okay, let's see what the question is, Lewis. And we can give you an answer if we know the answer. Hopefully we'll know the answer and we'll be able to answer it. If we don't, we'll find out. Okay. Deborah says she's found that message now. Good. Okay, that's good news. All members should be able to find that, and we'll try and keep, as I say, those the dishonest element that is rife, particularly in Telegram, out of our group for as long as possible. Eventually, it's inevitable that we'll get them in there, but we'll keep them out for as long as possible. And then when they do get in, maybe we'll switch to a new group or something. I don't know. What's your question, Lewis? We got people hanging on here. While you're I can't see any question from you, Lewis. Come on, come on, come on. Nothing else in Facebook. We're just waiting for Lewis's question. But he's disappeared or something. I don't know. He says, I have a question. Hi, I have a question. And then nothing else from him. I was going to wrap it up, and I will wrap it up if we don't hear from him in the near future. He may have lost his internet connection or something. I don't know. He says it's there. I can't see any question from you, Lewis. He says it's there, but it isn't. He says, I have a question. Then he says, hi. Then he says, I have a question. Then he says, it's there. But I don't know what's going on, Lewis, but it's not there. So I don't know where it's supposed to be, but it's certainly not showing up in the chat from YouTube. Give it a minute or two longer and we'll see. Meanwhile, I'll let you know that, as most of you will know, but for anybody that doesn't know, I'll be here again tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. That is 7 p.m. London time. Lewis now typed in 4 times, 4x. I don't know what that means, Lewis. Can't help you with that. So I don't know. I don't know whether the question, I don't know. I've no idea. I don't know why it's not appearing. We usually don't have a problem seeing questions from YouTube. You're obviously communicating, but there is nothing showing for me. Yeah, so I'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. If you don't get an answer, Lewis, you'll have to message me privately or something. And we'll see. Lewis says thanks. Well, I mean, I haven't answered his question because I don't know what it is. But if it's just thanking me, message me privately and I'll find the answer for you somehow, somewhere, whatever. Okay. So Chris says no problem. Okay, I have no idea why the question hasn't been visible to me. I apologise, but I don't know why. So until tomorrow, Peewees and Warriors, get out there, share some love and abundance. They'll do you good. They'll do other people good. Um, you'll feel good. Deborah Nichols says you can also message me, Lewis. You can find him easily. I will be happy to help you. Um, so Deborah's in there as well, uh, coming to YouTube to see if she can sort it out. Okay. So there we go. We will get whatever question there is answered, and if it's one that concerns everybody, we can bring it up tomorrow. Okay. So that's it. Um, lovely to have seen you all, have been with you all. I love you all. Keep sharing love and abundance. And until same time, same place tomorrow, Auf Wiedersehen. I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah, I'm a wild crocodile. Woo!